Hi, the application you've developed is called Nduru. So basically, Nduru is a one-stop mobile application intended to deal with issues regarding road safety for the user. So what Nduru does is that it creates a platform where the user can file complaints, they can report accidents, they can also contact emergency services vehicles directly through the native mobile applications. Now, something we noted is that the emergency services vehicles, the ambulances numbers, hotline, they have put them on the vehicles where users hardly take note of them. So something else we've also done is that on the map, the user is able to get useful information like hospitals, black spots, driving schools, automobile dealers, among other information near their location. So on the road watch provides a lot of information that I'll take you through, where the user can update traffic events on the road, they can get traffic alerts, they can renew their driving license, among other information. So on the first aid is that we provide a step-by-step guide where the user gets a first aid step guide to road injuries or injuries that occur on the road. So on the file complaints, what happens is that the user is required to select the transport, the violation, key in the number plate and the route number. So on the transport, we have a predefined list of the vehicles that are usually on the road. Now, what happens is that we've targeted public services vehicles and government vehicles to start with, because dealing with private vehicles will be an issue we'll have to tackle. So basically, the user selects a list of the vehicles that they were traveling at, so they can select a matatu, and you're also given a predefined list for the violation. So all the user has to do is select among the violation, where we have overspeeding, we have careless driving, unroadworthy vehicle, or obstruction, hit and run, loud music, or they are carrying excess overloading, or probably they were issuing a bribe if the driver was drunken, among other information. So we'll select the hit and run. So what else is that you're required to provide the number plate of the vehicle. You also are required to provide the route, probably that the vehicle or the route you are traveling at. So we can provide number 12, which is a route known for South Sea. So something else that you are required to provide is the description of the offense. So this is optional for the user. Now, once the user sends this information, it goes to another mobile application intended for the police officer, known as Officer. Now, the traffic police officer will be able to receive these complaints and events in real time. Then they're able to curb the offense, or the guys that are committing the offenses. Now, on the map is we what happens is that we have information like hospitals, as I say, driving schools, and another feature that for the smartphones provided is that the user is able to know the speed that they are traveling at. Now, the beauty of this is that the user can set the speed, the highest amount of speed that they are expected to travel at, so they can set it to 80 kilometers per hour. So once you set your speed, if the application is running and you exceed 80 kilometers per hour, the phone vibrates, and what happens is that a dialog pops up, and the user can now send the speed complaints, where you're required to provide the vehicle type. Now, at the speed, the phone gets the speed that you're traveling at for the smartphones. Now, for the feature phones, what will happen is that you'll have to input well, for the feature phones, that all you can do is that you can view the information that like the hospitals and driving schools. So once you send, this application is also intercepted by the traffic police, again, as I said, the traffic police application. So as you can see in the application, what is displayed is the small red dots is the black spots. Now, once a user enters a black spot or is nearing a black spot, the application warns the user and vibrates, basically to alert the user. So there are also driving schools, there are also hospitals, and we also intend to add more information depending on whoever comes along. So this helps the user access information. So if an accident or if you wanted to access hospital services, all you have to do is that you'd come to the application, and it would show you the nearest hospitals that are around you. So what else the user can do through the application is that they can report accidents. So what you all you're required to do is enter the area. So you can say like Mombasa Road, and you enter the precise location of the accident. So you can say Bellevue. Then what you also required to do is you're given a predefined list to help the emergency vehicles know what they're dealing with. So you can just say it's a vehicle collision, or you can say it's a slight injury, or you can say it's a serious injury. Now this helps the ambulances and the emergency vehicles know what they're dealing with. So on the first aid is that you're given we filter down the injuries to injuries that mostly happen in road accidents. So all the user once you select the injury, you're given the symptoms of the injury, you're given the treatment, and you're also given there are images on what to do, or you can and what not to do. So the beauty of this application is that there's an audio feature for the smartphones also. So you can listen to the audio as you treat the patient, instead of reading and treating the patient at the same time. Now this helps if you're alone, or if you're alone and you want to treat the patient. So as it loads, we'll wait, and I'll demonstrate that it can actually speak out the text. So we seem to be having a slight problem in the connection, but basically it reads:
applying a splint. Do not make any attempts to change the position of, or realign, an injured body part. Be careful when you place a splint to avoid causing more injuries. Be sure to pad the splint well to avoid putting extra pressure on the injured limb.
So it gives all the first aid, all the injuries have that feature for the first aid, which will help the user at least treat the patient if they are alone, or probably if you wanted to read out the guide. So in the road watch, this we have blacklisted vehicles. By this I mean vehicles that have arrest warrants by the police. This will reduce inconveniences users experience. So on the road repairs, what we've noted is that the government cannot repair certain roads unless they know that certain roads where they're spoiled. So what happens is that the user selects the constituency that probably they are in, or the road is spoiled. Then you enter the exact location. So you can enter probably if it's your estate, or if it's the road. This will help the government to know where to act, and to know the precise location of the road where they need road repairs. Now users will be able to receive traffic alerts, like if a road has been closed, or if there's an accident, or if there's traffic snarl-ups, through the mobile application. Now these events will be updated both by the user, either through text, SMS, or any other feature phones. So basically users will be able to update this information to help and reduce inconveniences users have to experience. So there's also breakdown services where users can directly contact the breakdown services in case your vehicle breaks down. So you can also renew your license. This is a feature that we intend to integrate. So all the user has to do is provide the business number, your driving license number, the renewal period that you'd want to renew your year, which is usually a fixed certain period. Then once you enter, you select your PIN, then you will be able to renew. Now these are features that we intend to integrate as the application further develops. So other features is that we intend to educate users on road signs, the rules and regulations on the road, and also we provide routes and stages for the user, because what happens is that many people do not know where to some people do not know where certain vehicles stages are, and through the mobile application, the user is able to get information easily through the mobile application. So basically these are some of the features that we have in the application called Nduru. So yeah, that is the application called Nduru. Basically we're trying to deal with issues regarding road accidents. So thank you.